Good morning, everyone. It is February the 24th, 2026. It's another nice cold morning out today at -27, and I guess winter's not quite finished with us yet. We still have about a month to go before it's the first official day of spring, so we're going to be up and down yet for a while. But today, the video I want to share is very brief. It was put up last night, and it was another sign of hope for the homeless as well, and providing shelter for people who need the shelter for sure. And this is going to be hopefully transitional housing that's going to come about. And it was just announced that through the federal government, apparently, if this goes through, is going to pay 95%, and the city will pay the balance of it on getting an old hotel that's in downtown Ottawa. By purchasing this, it would be transformed into transitional housing, which is going to be another drop in the bucket. But even if it's 128 families or something, they said that they will be able to house. It means they're not going to be put up in other hotels that are working as hotels as well to give more space there. But it comes also back to what my meeting was on last month there. And about that was about the Dunn House that I was talking about. But one of the other big takeaways was that it's actually much cheaper to house people in a housing, some sort of housing, whether it's transitional or temporary housing, rather than in shelters. And the shelters are at the point where they're costing the taxpayers much more money because, as they said in the Dunn housing thing, it's when you have your medical staff right there. In-house 24/7 looking after everyone, it's much cheaper than having everyone having to truck down to the emergency room and tying up our emergency rooms like they're tied up now for hours on end before you get in to even see a doctor. So there's a lot of benefit to this, and I think our Prime Minister is doing what he's putting his well. The bucks are going into it, and it's he's making sure that when he ran off his mouth about the government getting back into the housing again, he's walking the walk and talking the talk, is what I'm trying to say here. And I really enjoy seeing that people are coming first rather than the big corporations. And yes, he is making deals. I can see that for the different industries and whatnot to bring the dollars coming in to get our economy going so we can afford our social programs and that. So I'm seeing a lot of good things happening. That gives me a lot of hope. And so it's hard. Sometimes I feel like I'm stumbling over my words, but there's so much going on in the world today. There's so much bad going on. There's so much good going on. But this is just a little piece of hope and a little piece of something really good that I wanted to share today. And that good feeling that I'm happy about and people should be happy about. We're doing it little by little. It seems like we're still crawling along, but we'll get there in the end. And that, again, is everybody working together, making sure that their words mean something. And our Prime Minister is keeping his word from what I can see so far. And I think we're definitely going in the right direction. So I'm going to leave it there, everyone, and just so you can enjoy this very short clip that I'm putting up. So everyone, take care, be safe, watch your surroundings, and we'll talk again soon, and bye-bye.